Hello darlings, this is Evie. Um, this video, as I said before in my previous video, my update video, I just want to talk a little bit about dealing with people's comments and reactions after you've had surgery. It's something that I've been um, experiencing since I had surgery February 15th, 2012. As my day of surgery, I was 302, and today I'm 180, and today is November 26th. Let me tell you something. People are something else. But the first thing that I had to learn quickly was that I can't control what people say or how they say it. But I've experienced comments from, oh my god, now you look so pretty, or now you are so pretty, as if before I wasn't, which I've always thought I was pretty. Big, pretty, but pretty. Or I'm a singer, I sing, and I had an aunt say to me, wow, now you're going to look so pretty when you sing. What does that mean exactly? Um, or, oh wow, now you're going to find a boyfriend. Let's see, I'm 35. Had my first boyfriend when I was 14. Was with him until I was 18. I had a couple of friends from like 18 to 21. Then, to 21. Then met somebody else. Dated that person for a while. That didn't work out. Then met the person that I married. And him and I were married for 5 years. I got separated officially about 3 months before I turned 30. And I've been divorced for 5 years. Dated plenty of guys. So I haven't remarried or been open and official with somebody because that person hasn't showed up. And I'm not going to be showing every person that I talk to everybody. So people just talk crap. Along those lines, here comes an interesting topic. Somebody that, obviously many more people are showing more interest towards me because I've always been aware that it takes a very confident man to have the guts to date a big woman. And so though many guys might have found me attractive, they didn't dare date me, which they're lost, right? Anyhow, so this is who I am today, and here I am at 180, feeling almost average. And I always said to myself that I would never pay attention to a guy that prior to me losing the weight never ever even cared about my existence. Those guys are like totally written off. And and I always hoped to meet somebody that met me. If I did hook up with somebody that either knew me before and liked me before, or somebody that has met me through the journey. That way they have seen my stages, and I know that they liked me as I was bigger, the same as I am now, because this is, I guess, who I've been. So I meet this guy. He shows attraction towards me, and he's alright. He's been alright. And then, he's in the Dominican Republic. I'm here. I never really saw anything happening with that anyway. But I entertained his conversations or comments. So today he decides to, a couple of days ago or a week or something ago, he threw a comment about, hey, you should delete your old Facebook pictures where you were bigger, because you're a new person now. Nobody has to see who you are. I was like, he said, you need to embrace this new you and forget the old one. I felt strange about it, kind of gave it some thought, but kind of blew it off, left it alone. Today, again, normal conversation we're having, all of a sudden he throws the topic again on the floor, but this time it was hardcore. This time it was like, listen, you should seriously do this. Create a folder on your laptop, copy all of your Facebook pictures from when you were bigger, pop them in that folder, and keep them there so you can use it as something that you go back to. But remove all those photos from Facebook, because people don't need to know where you were. And you're a different person now. That person and who you are today is completely different. Like, what? And then he says, like, I, the person that somehow, okay, here's what happens. I guess he's showing somebody my photo or my Facebook, or somebody sees my Facebook, somebody that knows him. And this person decides that they are going to look through the rest of my photos, and when they see that I was much, much bigger, I guess they laugh about it. They make a joke. He feels some type of way about it. Supposedly he put them in their place, but then he comes back to me and says, you should really remove all your old photos. I'm like, I haven't thought about it. Why should I? Well, you have to understand, you're a different person now, da da da. Then he starts going hardcore into it, and he's like, don't you have any pride? Have you no pride? You're a different person now. You look more beautiful now. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Plus, you met me when I was a little bit bigger. He met me when I was like 2 months post-op, which was like 40 pounds lighter. He's like, yeah, but the girl that I was attracted to was that girl, not the one prior to. And I have you know that if I would have met you prior to that, I would have never been attracted to you. I'm attracted to who you are now. I mean, from that point that I met you until now. So, and then he tries to fix it by saying I used to be really thin and really crappy looking, and I know that if you would have met me then you would have never been attracted to me. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But it's not about, my common sense tells me he's talking crap, but it was my emotions and how I felt about him talking about who I was and who I am, and me being able to figure out how to merge those two people. Am I two different people, or am I the same person? And what the hell is wrong with this guy? Why is he talking bad about who I used to be? And why would I delete pictures of who I used to be if that's just who I used to be and this is who I am now? So what made the big foo-hoo? My emotions. I started bawling. I was crying like a baby. I was hurt. I was confused as to what should I feel. Should I really go by what he's saying or not? I want to protect this person that I used to be, but that's who I used to be. This it's still me though. Anyhow, I freaked out, cried like a baby, and spoke to a couple of friends. They told me he's an asshole. Delete him from your Facebook. He's a jerk. He has no sense of anything. He's wrong. You are you. Who you used to be and who you are now is the same person. So you deserve respect. Long story short, people, who we were and who we are still the same person. Therefore, if somebody doesn't want you or people that know you to know who you used to be, then they don't want people to know who you are. Period. That's someone that's shallow. Oh, one more thing he said, have you no pride? I've never met a woman like you. Why? Because I'm over here trying to explain to him what this means to me and blah blah. And he's like, listen, I would have never dated a woman the way that you were. I am, I have pride. I take pride in my appearance, and the woman that's with me has to kind of keep up with me, with my appearance, blah blah. I said, I was just in shock as to his bluntness. Kind of grateful that he was that blunt, because that means he's gone, erased. People, love yourself the way you are. Who you were and who you are the same person. Just looking different. It's progress. It's changes in life that we all go through, but we're the same people. And if somebody says to you that they will not and would have never been with the person that you were physically before and the person that you are today, what do? Do you continue to see that person? Do you just leave that old person behind? I don't know. I want to hear comments. what do you do with who you used to be and who you are now?